has always existed at the forefront of mankind. It is used by every person and animal to communicate and plays a pivotal role in our day-to-day lives. So what's the history of radio, you ask? It was in 1894 that a young Italian inventor, Guglielmo Marconi, began developing the idea of building a long-distance wireless transmission system based on the use of Hertzian waves or radio waves. The idea was ignored, and it would take more than 20 years for the term radio to be universally accepted. We have come a long way since then, as radio and audio media continue to play a massive role in our world, despite the emergence of satellite-based communication like television and in more recent times, the internet. Radio stations have always and will always play an important role in our communities and societies. Let me introduce you to Radio Seerah, the UK's first and only dedicated full-time Islamic radio station broadcasting on 1575 AM, medium wave and streaming online for its worldwide audience on www.radioseerah.com. Radio Seerah runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, every year. What is this mentioned, Seerah? The answer is simple. The biography of the Prophet Muhammad. Now let me tell you the story. When the Prophet Muhammad entered the city of Mecca, his eyes fell upon a path where he saw a frail old woman who was ready to leave her home and town, carrying with her through great hardship her belongings. But because of her weakness, she faced great struggle. The merciful Prophet approached her and said, "My dear mother, hand me your load so that I may carry it for you." He carried it for her and placed it where she asked. She then learned that the man that helped her was indeed the Prophet, and seeing his beautiful character and qualities, accepted Islam at his hand. Founded by the visionary Maulana Abdur Rahim Diwan in 2010, Radio Seerah began on a cycle of RSL short-term licenses. Thereafter, in 2019, it was granted through the grace of Allah a full-term permanent license, for which we are grateful to Ofcom for choosing our radio station. Now, 4 years later, Radio Seerah has been serving the communities of Leicester, Leicestershire and Rutland across its largest communities. The radio broadcasts a detailed and enjoyable exploration of societal and religious programs by hosting interviews with people from all parts of the community, and has programs in a wide range of languages such as English, Urdu, Gujarati, to name just a few, making it one of the most beloved radio stations across its largest communities. The talk shows are based on many different topics ranging from sports and health, Islamic lectures and stories, women's hour and cooking shows to programs for children and community engagement, with many more. Since expanding to DAB radio, Radio Seerah is ever growing to reach newer communities and people, thus achieving its noble mission of bringing hearts and communities together. Indeed, Radio Seerah has come a long way since it began 4 years ago. Radio Seerah also relays live prayers, lectures, programs and events from Masjid Fatima Zahra. We ask Allah the Almighty to accept our radio station and the efforts of our team. We ask Him to preserve Radio Seerah for many years to come, and we ask that He uses Radio Seerah as a source of guidance from which the community will continuously benefit from. Amen.